And we're back.
Why so serious?
Well, welcome back. Now, as I said in my last video, I'm going to be switching out the throttle body, the gasket if it needs it, and the crank position sensor to this. I'm changing out the crank position sensor because a couple days ago while I was driving to work, the truck wanted to act like it was going to shut off. It started puttering and literally puttering and wasn't accelerating. So what I did is I just let go of the gas, let it catch up. If it doesn't catch up, put it in neutral. Then this is as it's rolling. I let off the gas, put it in neutral. Once I saw it caught up and I was able to, the throttle was able to respond again, put it back in drive and took off like normal. Checked the code and it said crank position sensor. So I had to change the throttle body anyways because I also got a code saying that there was an issue with the throttle position. So I said, why not? Let's just change the throttle body. Fuck it. So let's get started. All right. Let's get some gloves on. So I had to switch the camera around so that I could see myself because I didn't know if I was going to be in frame or not. So let's get these gloves out, which I'm still cut off, but you can see whatever you need to see. Here we go. And as always, never forget your coffee. I think that's what my problem was the last time. Why I was having so much trouble. I wasn't sipping coffee. Remember that. Contigo, where you at? Sponsor me. I got like almost every single one of y'all products. Okay. Alright. So I've noticed that the front of my valve cover is always a little damp with oil. And it looks like it could be because those bolts might need to get tightened a little bit more. I can't wait to start on this garage because I can have my tools all in one spot and I can know where everything is, so when it goes time to work on something, I'm not going all over the place looking for shit. Still, videos in the making. It's gonna be in the future. I'm gonna be taking out a video showing you this garage that I have now, which I want to expand on at some point in the future. But I'm gonna be knocking down some walls in this garage that I have up now. I got some walls to knock down. I got some renovation to do to bring it up to par, to seal in all the heat and whatever during the winter months, and to get more space to do some work, you know, so not everything's not cramped up like it is now. I could put all my shelving and everything all on the other side and just have this where I'm at now opened up just to pull vehicles in, to have space going all the way around to work on it, you know what I mean? I've only noticed leaking right here in the front. I haven't seen everything else around the other sides are all dry. So I'm just gonna tighten these ones around here. Yeah, it's kind of decently loose, so I don't want to tighten it too tight. You know what I mean? You don't want to break them or strip them. Okay, so first things first, we need to let me bring this up a little more so that I'm not ducking down too much. This is the parts that y'all need to see over here. What's going on? Oh, it doesn't go back more? Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. Maybe this side would be a better position. There we go. Would you look at that? So, anyways, like I was saying, the first thing we're gonna do, I got shit all over my beard. Don't mind all the dry shit around my beard. Skin problems. Okay. So, I still gotta duck down. What a waste. First thing we gotta do is take off this air box. Really, you don't have to take off this air box. You just gotta take off this hose right here. Take this up here off, and it'll give you access to the throttle body. But I'm gonna do it just to get out of my way because I had a thought and I want to try something out and see if it works. I have this Password JDM carbon fiber whale dig intake that I want to see if it fits here just for the shits and giggles. I'm going to order an aftermarket cheap intake for this. So I want to see if that works, and if it does, I'll just leave it on until I get the intake for this. Damn, coffee's so good. Let's see that. Well, that's loose. Clip right here, connecting to the sensor on the intake. You lift up that gray tab and then it'll let you push down and then remove. Don't forget to put that back on. This apparently is already loose, so you loosen your hose here. There's a hose clamp right here. Loosen that thing up. Then, let's see what size these are. Okay, got some 10 millimeters. There's one right here on the air box. I need to find my ratchet. I bought one because I couldn't find one, and then I put that one somewhere. Now I can't find that one. And now that one fell into the abyss. Okay, I'm back. I entered the abyss, and for a moment there I thought I would never come back. Found a ratchet. Let's see if this is... It's not one of my broken ones, so... Oh, great. I'm gonna need an extension. Now to find an extension. Moment. Oh, so greasy. So I know it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to also be exciting when I get started to do the work on this garage, because it's going to open up so much space, unused space in this garage. I'm excited, and well, I guess I'm nothing but excited. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to be knocking down walls. I'm doing some demolition. Opening up some unused space on the back left corner of this garage, because it was closed off by the previous owner, because he was like a fisherman or some shit. He built a concrete tank back there where he kept fish and shit in there. So I'm opening up all of these walls, cutting a portion of that concrete where I can do something with it. It'll more than likely be more open space to put tools and stuff, so that I have more space in here to work. Probably use that whole back wall of the garage for my shelving and my tools, and then use the rest as workspace. This for some light. There you go. It's gonna be my fucking eye, but you guys will be fine. So there's another one. So there was one right here. And then there's another one over here. There's another hose clamp over there. I believe there's something down here too. Yep, another hose clamp there. So lift it up off that tube there. You'll probably see a little bit of oil. That's probably why it's good to get a catch can on this. Airbox out of the way. Ooh, fancy. Oh, pretty simple. Little lever on. So a lever on this side. So you just do a little tab. Little, where the hell's the camera at? Right there. Little tab right there, you can see it. Right there. You pull down, it'll pop out. Okay. Any other clip, push down and pop out, and it should just be 4 screws now. I'm gonna have to redo the evap canister because I'm getting an engine light saying something's up with the evap, and I've changed as much as I could with the evap system minus the canister. So I'm assuming there could be something wrong with the canister. It's the only thing I didn't switch out. So I already have the canister, I've had the canister, I just never haven't done the work. Here we have it. The inside of it looks kind of greasy, but the airbox side of it is pretty clean. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put a, what's it called, one of those oil catch cans on this thing at some point. It seems like there's too much oil vapors coming into the intake. And if you can see it from there, I don't think you can see it, but I can see all the shiny oil vapors in there. Watch. I'll take this clean side right here. That's nothing. That was just the edge. So this gasket still looks okay to me, and I'm still gonna replace it because I already bought it. So it's going from a blue one to a green one. Look at that, it matches the truck. No way to get this wrong because there's a little nipple on it. Sounds like the wife came. Sounds like the wife got home. Means I'm gonna pause this real quick and go greet her like a good husband would. I'll be right back. See? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to know about Chico sticks. Come on. Oh. See, now I'm going to be doing this job, but Chico sticks on my mind. Refresh the glove game. My wife is having another little one. I'm pretty sure I haven't mentioned that on any of my other videos, but yep, she's having another one. We'll be expecting to see her next month. For the most part, it's been a while since I started doing my last videos, so when it comes to talking, not used to it because I'm not much of a, okay, that's a lie, I'm a very talkative person, but I still get that feeling that I'm here by myself, talking to myself, and although I'm my own best friend, I really don't know what to talk about. So this the job that's in hand right now. There's not much to say other than got the new gasket on, putting on the throttle body bolts now. Hopefully this will get rid of one of the 3 codes I have, which one of the codes was throttle position, the second code was crank sensor, and the third code is the eval. So nope. Apparently, even with those codes, I've still been able to drive my truck, but it would be nice to get it back to how we used to have it, where there was 0 issues with this thing. Engine bay is not the prettiest of engine bays, but it does its job. And as of right now, me and my nephews came up with the name of Pablo for this truck. Because, I don't know, looking at it, it looked like a Pablo to me. That's a good, it's a green work truck. So, what came to mind? So, don't expect me to give you any torque specs for this because I didn't look them up. I'm gonna just say tighten them to where they stop like that, all 4. And then I'll tell you this. Get this last one. So tighten it until it gives you some resistance, and then give it a pi turn. What is that? 1/8 of a turn? So not 90 degrees, not 45 degrees. Half of 45, whatever that is. What was that? 22.5 degrees? Turn? Actually, no. That is pretty much a 45 degree. Yeah. Give it a 45 degree turn. This one I gotta get 2 halves because plug it up. Clip, clip. Yeah, there you go. This should just click in. If not, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull that tab down before pushing this in. It's not gonna just click in by just pushing on it. Then give it a tug. Put this back in this hole. There we go. So now, let me see if I gotta put this back on with what my idea is. Wait, first of all, let me see this. Let me see if that crank position sensors on this side. So I'm gonna look this up and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so apparently the crankshaft position sensor is on the driver's side underneath the starter, so the best way to get to it is from underneath the truck. Oh, I swapped this around. The camera's on the opposite side. Anyways, so the location of the sensors underneath the starter, and the best way to get it is either behind the tire of the driver's side in the front, pretty much like we had it off. We would have been able to change it when we were doing the power steering lines, but I didn't get the code at that time to remind me that needed to get changed out. But you can still reach it from underneath the vehicle. So you get underneath the vehicle where the driver's front tire is, and you can access it from there. It's going to be one bolt, and it's going to have a black clip that has a gray lock on it that you pull back on the gray tab, and then it'll release the clip to disconnect from the sensor. And I'll do that after I take care of this, because now I know it's not on this side. So like I mentioned before, this is my carbon fiber password JDM wheel dig intake for my 2010 Civic Si. I want to see if this will work on here, just for the hell of it, shits and giggles. Like I said, I want to get a cheap aftermarket intake. If this does fit, the only thing that's going to give me a little issue is this hole here. That's for the MAF sensor on the Civic, but I'll figure that out after. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna fit in here. Maybe like this, but as you can see, that's where the cone is. And no, I didn't try this before I spoke about it. I mean, maybe like this, but then it'll hit the hood. Good try. So it looks like this whole little hose, already had a rip in it at the base of it. So I'm gonna have to replace this little hose. So I searched and searched and searched, and the only thing I could find is this thing, which is thick as shit, but the inner diameter is pretty small. So let's see if this can do the trick.
It's never more or less. It starts at any time you like and ends in just a wink.
Okay, it looks like it fits there. Now where? Whoa. I don't know. Kind of looks. Yeah. Way too. Way too. Not even looks. It's definitely too small to fit into this inlet here. Shit. Oh, what is that other piece? I could probably use the head off of the other piece if I can find what I did with that piece. All right, I'm gonna look for that piece that I just took off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, found it. I was looking for this. Let's see if I can use this end piece to connect the hose that I just added. Leave that in there. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. So I'll just cut this off. Let me see. So I just cut it off where this is straight now, so it'll go into the motor like this. And this piece that's hanging down, I'm going to connect to that thick tube that I got as high up as I can. So just to keep this tight, I'm going to go ahead and throw some gasket maker around here and then slide it in, so that way it's airtight. So I'm going to put it on this portion of it. I'm going to leave the tip exposed, then I'm going to slide the hose onto it so it slides it inside, and then when I get it to the top I'll put a little more up top. Also, during my adventures of finding vacuum hose, I found some flatheads. Definitely nowhere where tools would be. There she goes. All installed. The new throttle body. Everything's plugged in. That's plugged in. That's plugged back in. This is plugged back in. That's put back in. This is back in with the new little thing that goes to the I think that's a fuel pressure regulator. I'm gonna wait for this to dry completely before I go to start it, because I don't want it to suck in any of that gasket maker. And now I gotta do this cam position sensor, which is on this side underneath the starter. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a good angle. If not, I'll just have you guys watch whatever I can get you at. Okay, so I'm gonna get you here and see. This is underneath the driver's side. You can see the suspension up there, and then back there is where power steering work was being done. And then look through this one of these little holes here. You can see right back there. Let me see if I can focus this. Right there. Behind those lines. There's this here, and then if you can see, there's another wire right there that connects back here, which is where the sensor is. Damn. Let me see if I can get a better view. So, new discovery. You can actually see it perfectly right from here. That's it right there. Cam position, or the crank position sensor. Right next to where my plug that's dangling, that's supposed to be connected to this right there. It's supposed to be connected somewhere over here. I got it disconnected because that's part of the evap system, and it keeps clicking on and off. So until I replace the evap canister, I won't connect that. And if it keeps clicking, then I'll replace the sensor again. That's like a valve, whatever, that clicks open to suck up all the evap into the intake. But let me see if I can, it actually looks like it'd be easier to get to from up here maybe, but I'm gonna mount you guys somewhere here so you can see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can figure out a way to do this. Well, there you have it. Cam position sensor. Has been replaced. Throttle body replaced. I'm going to show you right now what that old cam sensor looked like. Look at that. Look at all that gunk. Look at all that gunk that's on there. See that? You know what I didn't look to see? There was a gasket on the old cam sensor. I'm gonna have to review my footage and see, but check it out. That's going in the trash. Boom, boom. There you have it. Another day of work down. So hopefully that'll be rid of 2 of those 3 codes that I get. And more than likely the next video is going to be me attempting that evap canister. So thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned to JTuned. Peace.